Welcome to another lesson in our HTML adventure. In our last class, we looked at structure. In today's lesson, we are going to be looking at the text. So I'm going to click the hamburger menu. Then I'll create a new project. I'm going to call this text. Change the mode to HTML. Ensure the blocks is highlighted, and then I'll click on create. So I will start by adding all the base tags, the head, the title, and the body. So I'm going to call this one text. Okay. So we're going to start with the H1 tag. The H1 tag simply means heading one tag. So let's use it to write something like welcome to my beloved school. So H1 tag, which is the heading one, is like the topmost heading. It's usually used in writing things like the title, the main title of a web page. Let me give you an example with web reader. This here is the H1 tag. This is more like an H4 or H5 tag. So, and the heading tag, it spans through 1 to 6. So let me duplicate it 6 times. So we have 1, 2, 2. You can 3, 4. You can either use the slider or type it inside. Okay. So this is the 6th one. The larger the number, the smaller the text. So this is heading 1, which is the topmost heading. This is heading 2, heading 3. So this is more like heading 3. This is more like heading 3, and this is heading 1. Heading 1 is usually used once to write the title or the main headline for a website. If you look at this is it. This is heading 1. This is most likely heading 2, and then heading 3, heading 3, heading 3. They are all headings, but the topmost heading is this one. Okay. All right. So the next thing that we're going to look at is the P tag, which means paragraph. As the name implies, it is used to add paragraph to our website. Let's add a dummy paragraph. The rem, and make it 20. So this lorem ipsum is used to just generate dummy text. So I'm going to generate the dummy text of the first paragraph. So let me copy it and sorry. So I guess it's too long. Okay, so this is a paragraph. All right, the next one is a span. The span is used to add elements or text inside inside is usually added inside another text. It's a very small type of text. For example, let me duplicate this span. Look at them. Others starts on a new line. The span starts on the same line. For example, I could put this as span 1 and then span 2. Okay. Let's say you want to write two different things, you don't want them to be in the same tag. You can use the span tag. So the next one that we're going to look at is this anchor tag, href. A stands for anchor. It's more like what you use in hooking something. So it's used to link to either an external website or an internal website. If you are going to link about us to the home page, you are going to use this ahref. And then if you are going to link the contact us to the same thing, or let's say you want to link let me see, oh sorry, Command Z to come back. I could link something like google.com. Let me copy the link. Oh yeah, let me copy the link of this place where I copied my Lorem Ipsum, the domain text. For example, I could come back here and paste it, and then I'll use my span text to write domain text. Okay, so if I click on it now, it takes me to the website. I could also add another one. Maybe I want to add my social media, facebook.com. I could do something like this. .com, and then inside I'll write Facebook. Okay, then let me do another one, google.com. In our last class, we used a tag that makes it go to the next line. Pause this video right now and guess what that tag is. Okay, all right. Now let me show you what the tag is. It's in the structure. It's called the break tag. So I'm going to add break tags in between this. If it looks as if it disappears like that, just this this icon, the Google icon, the magnifying glass icon with the minus, just click on it to reduce the size, and then when you get it, you can then click on the magnifying glass plus to increase it when you find your blocks, because most times beginners usually have problem with this. So look at it. So this links to dummy text, this links to facebook.com. So if I click on it like this takes me to facebook.com. all right, then the last one takes me to google.com. okay, so looking at it, this is it, google.com. all right, let me reduce the size of this text so that google.com. all right, so the next one that we have is this b tag, and this b tag Z. When something happens now, you don't know what happened, just press on the Command Z. Sorry, Command Z on Mac, Control Z on Windows. So if you want to undo your job, you click on Command Z on Mac, Control Z on Windows. All right. So we're going to use the bold tag now. This B tag. So I'm going to use it here. I'm going to duplicate the paragraph so that you can see the difference very well. Look at it. This one is the normal paragraph, and this one is the one with the bold text. All right. Now the last one that we have is, or the next one that we have is the italics. Okay, so let's add the italics here. Let me add the break tag so that my italics can be visible. So this is it. This is my italics tag. Okay, let me add 2 breaks so that you may be able to see it very well. So this is the italics. So I'm going to write something like let me just copy this Lorem Ipsum. It's a simple dummy text and put it in italics. Okay. Look at it. The simple dummy text. It can be used. It's usually used with other words. For example, I could put it here. Let me remove it from here. Let me duplicate it and then add it to this place. Look at it. I could add it here into the bold letter. I could also use it with span. If I want to add other things, I could use it with span. I could duplicate this span one and copy this and paste inside the dummy text. Okay. So this is it. So it's simply, look at it. So the dummy text is here. Let's close it to the quotation mark so that you can differentiate it. So this is it. Look at it. It's closed with a quotation mark and then the other text followed. All right. So the last one that we are going to be looking at is this underline, and I'm going to be using it with my first text. Welcome to my beloved school. Okay, my first H1 text, and I'm going to do it like this. I could come here, and so it's used to underline words. It's different from this one, this horizontal line. It's like this. This one, the line is directly under the text itself. Do you understand now? All right. So that is that about the text. In our next lesson, we'll be looking at attributes.